All right, 50 and Buck at it back again. They just need to meet up and square up and fight. But 50 Cent made fun of Buck girlfriend shooting at him. And I put the screenshot on the screen, and he said that he better stop playing with them boys. His Buck girl wanted to go through his phone. Buck did rebuttal. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Now you know Buck and 50 Cent been going at it for a few years. Buck wanted to put out new music. 50 Cent wouldn't let him put out new music, saying that he owed the label. Buck said 50 Cent refused to show him the receipts that he owed his label. And basically 50 wouldn't let him put out music. And you got to look at everybody that was around 50, other than the game, who left, not doing well. Everybody, you know, my man say Yayo selling weed in Queens. Lloyd Banks, you don't hear much from him no more. But Banks still was putting out quality music. You know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent wouldn't allow him to. It ain't nothing worse than a black man holding another black man back. You know, people talk about white people holding blacks back, but in the music industry. But this one is the worst. And every time Buck go through something, 50 make fun of it. And you know, at some point, Buck got to go see 50. Okay, he got to make him feel it. But 50 is making fun of his sexuality because there was a man that came out and said that Buck and him was intimate, and 50 ain't gonna never let that go. Okay, so 50, we all know he was gonna comment on Buck girlfriend shooting at him, and she shot at him. Like they was in a nice neighborhood, so I don't know exactly what Buck did. But Buck did get arrested on domestic violence and some other things as well, too. He just got out of jail. He was in jail with Future Son. He just got out of jail, and now he going back. Now, he must have allegedly put his hands on a girl, and that's why she bust. So, not sure what the argument was about, but 50 put his 2 cents in, and Buck came back and said that, I put on the screen 50 Cent on steroids, and he a confidential informant, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He said he got receipts. So, I mean, I don't know what Buck was waiting on. Put the receipts out. You know, 50 Cent just remained relevant off people's misery. You know, and at some point, you know, Buck got to see him then. So you're going to talk all this greasy stuff on the internet, go see him. You know, 50 might pick him up by his nostrils. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you hear the stories about 50 being a rat, but nobody cares. You know, he aligned himself with 6ix9ine, who was for anybody that knew anything. I mean, you could be in the streets for a month. Let me rephrase that. You could be in the hood for a month, and you can know 6ix9ine was a rat. 50 worked with a rat. You know, they say he snitched on Irv Gotti and them. Murder Inc. I mean, there's a lot of stories going on out there, but you know, Buck wanted to put the receipts out. He talked about in some of his songs the story of Foofy, that 50 Cent was scared to go meet Big Meech because he knew they was about to get indicted. But, I mean, for Buck, there's no point going back and forth with 50. Apparently, he filed bankruptcy, and he was able to get up out of that G-Unit contract, and now he can produce music again. But, you know, all the G-Unit members had a solid first album. You know, The Game. You know, 50 had a great first album. Lloyd Banks had a great first album. Buck's first album was great. But nobody else followed up for real other than 50. And The Game followed up with somebody else. And his second album was just as good as his first. So, you know, you look at the situation and, you know, you wish that you're talking about guys that's probably in their 40s can act like they're in their 40s. But 50 Cent is always going to be immature, you know. And it reminds you every time why somebody put 9 bullets in them, you know. So, like I said before with Buck, I mean, drop the receipts then. I mean, I think we all can guess, you know, most celebrities that's cocky like that, they on steroids or they got some plastic surgery. That's just a new thing to do. But if you got receipts on him being a confidential informant, man, we want to see it. We already know it's true. Too many people saying it, and some people, 50 Cent, you know, protectors say it ain't true, it ain't true, it ain't true. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I just don't like how it ended for G-Unit. You know, with 50 kind of holding everybody back. You know what I'm saying? Let him go be great. At least you still the leader. You're gonna make money off of him, but none of them followed up. I think Buck said he was the only one out of G-Unit member that had his masters. But he was with Hot Cash Money in them back in the day. And, you know, you wonder why they keep guys around like Buck. You know, kind of guys you never see them break, like around Cash Money, because they be ghostwriting for a lot of those guys. You know, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, video request. All my social media links in the description. Also, check out my Facebook group. That link's in the description. Other than that, appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. Cash App, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Check out our music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. Other than that, one time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas, Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know what you think in the comment section.